Yo guys, welcome back to another Bucharest F1 video, and today we're going to be going on for the Singaporean Grand Prix and of season 1. So we have two races after this, Brazil and Saudi Arabia. We are definitely on for the World Championship, and by the looks of it we can win the championship at least in Brazil or in Saudi Arabia, but most likely I think we might win it in Brazil because I don't think we can win the championship in Singapore or Saudi Arabia because I don't know if the game allows it, but Brazil is definitely a place we can win the championship. But let's just get on to the weekend. Our car is not really the quickest now, it's the fourth quickest. McLaren and Ferrari have jumped us. So McLaren I think is third, Ferrari second, I'm not sure again. And you forgot it's round 8 of 10 as well, season 1. And F1 22 is really close as well. So we're very close by to F1 2021. So I mean F1 2022, so we're almost done with F1 2021 anyway. And there's a montage coming out like after I finish the season. If you didn't know what I did a trailer, I did a plane spotting video as well. A bit of contest 8 to already go around and some other Formula 1 videos before that. So yeah guys, let's just get into qualifying now I believe. Like we'll just skip practice. And I'm really excited for this race because this is my home Grand Prix. In real life, it is actually my home Grand Prix. I have India and Singapore as my home Grand Prix. If India was still on the Formula 1 calendar, I would be really happy. But yeah, guys, let's get into qualifying. Okay, so now we are just getting ready now, and I'll be using the normal turbo. It's obvious, like I don't know if balance. I think it's perfect for me, or max it down for street circuits. And if you did not know, Singapore is the street circuit, and it's not really the best circuit for overtaking. I would say like Baku is a good one, but it's also a street circuit. So my favorite circuit, if you do not know, is a Port International circuit. Yep, it is an absolute circuit as well. And here I'm just going to my camera setting actually right now just to reset it just for default. I don't know what I was doing, but I just want to change the camera setting to see how this feels. So just using the default camera settings. I will change it for F1 22 and other F1 2021 videos after the season ends. You will just ignore it. So just for now use this camera setting. I'm just testing out like which one would be better because my main career mode series will be on F1 22. I'm planning out to start on Alpine and then onto Scuderia AlphaTauri and then onto Red Bull and then Ferrari or Alfa Romeo and then Ferrari. I'll be making a video now hopefully very soon before F1 2022 comes just to decide which team I will be going on to. I know it's also summer by the way, so that's really good. And also other than that, I'm really excited for F1 2022 supercars. No, I'm not excited for supercars at all, if I'm going to be honest. That's probably the least exciting thing I actually think I'll be even playing. Like I don't even want to play supercars really that much. I just want to go on the F1 or F2 because F1, we all have to admit, Formula 1 is just way better. And past the Durian buildings, everything like that, that's what it's called here. Or something, I don't remember, I call it durian building, but it look like durian. And I think it's named Esplanade. Other than that, through here you can see the Helix Bridge just ahead of us. Really good place. I've been there in real life. And now through the bridge, really nice. I've also been exactly a block right over here, so it's nice. And I've done a video as well on this track. So from this point, this is where you can enter the walk about on Formula 1 track. And to the final corner, I think we might be getting pole position here on our home Grand Prix, and that's going to be pole position for the Singaporean Grand Prix.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic
so please, that's
drive.
good. We get a pole position. Also, other than that, like F1 2022, the engine sound is something I really
We're
want
all
to see.
ready for tomorrow's
The
race,
2022
but
cars for
before we
me,
begin, let's
and
have
the
a quick look
2010
at those who will
to
be fronting
2013
the
cars are
grid.
the
A
best
Red
supercars,
Bull,
in my
Bottas
opinion.
and
For me,
Charles Leclerc.
F1, the
With qualifying
2021 cars
complete, all
were
that
okay, at
remains
least
is
my
the
third
main event.
favorite.
We'll be
And
live
then
and
yeah,
uninterrupted for the
1990
Grand
cars
Prix
were
tomorrow, so
that.
make sure you
And
join us
then
then.
yeah, 2014, 15, 16, 17, they were. But for me, 2015 had really good cars.
Against the spectacular backdrop of the Singapore skyline, Formula One returns once again to do battle in what tends to become something of an endurance race, with the notorious sauna-like temperatures in the cockpit making for an extremely physically challenging Grand Prix. The Marina Bay Street Circuit then has 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, taking us a total of 3.1 miles around the landmarks of downtown Singapore. An average lap speed around here, just 107 miles per hour. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are three main things to worry about there, Crofty: positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. It's Red Bull in pole position then, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton and Norris, Sainz, Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso and Pierre Gasly, Ocon, Vettel, Yuki Tsunoda and Stroll, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher and George Russell. Latifi, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Nikita Mazepin. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
We're almost about to start the race here, and there we go. Just all I have to do is click the start button. We're almost underway here. We're like about 3 lights right now, and we have 5 lights out. It's lights out, and away we go here at Singapore. Valtteri Bottas in P2, Charles Leclerc in P1 right now for 5th second, and we are still in the lead by just a tiny inch. We have not had the best starts off the line there, but then Charles Leclerc and Valtteri Bottas, thinking about them, they had a way better start off the line, but then they dropped back behind me because I just got out ahead of them through the corner, luckily without any contact. We might have had slight contact with Bottas' rear front right end plate, but then not really any damage for us. So Leclerc in P2, it is we are leading the race, and Leclerc P2, Valtteri P3, Verstappen P4, Daniel Ricciardo P5, and that's for the top 5. Verstappen is P4 right now. In the Red Bull, my teammates, obviously telling you we don't have the fastest car, but we're still in the lead because I was able to just go lap on qualifying. And Lewis Hamilton's actual 2018 pole lap was just stunning, to be honest. So yeah, and now to these corners, brilliant. And 2022 Singapore's coming back as well, so that'll be really exciting. Something also exciting. So that might be really exciting. And now plus the Esplanade thing, I think it's called Esplanade. I'm not sure. I don't know how I don't know them, but I think they call it Esplanade. Now to the Helix Bridge here, you can see the bridge just ahead is twirled up. Now to the bridge here, like this is a really good place if you want to book a Grand Slam ticket in Europe. But other than real life now, focusing on this, on the corner, we just need a good entry. We're going to pit wide. Not really the best exit out there, not the best first lap. I went 2 seconds ahead of Leclerc, and he's in a Ferrari, and that's the second best car. I would say if we get the fast lap, obviously we're leading right now. I mean, that is lap point. Whoever is leading basically gets a fast lap in the F1 game. And through these corners, we really need a good exit out there, but we get a snap of moves here, so that's not going to help at all. We're just struggling with the grip out there. I don't know how for the first time, such a long race, for such a long time, we're actually struggling here, to be honest. And our last DNF was in Imola. So yeah, Imola was our last DNF we had because we crashed on lap 2 and just in the start of lap 2, and we had terrible first time race, so that was not a good race. Brian was a good race, Baku was a good race. First we got lucky in Baku, and sadly I could not record it properly, just stopped recording, I don't know how. But something which was a good race actually, other than that, was not Silverstone. Silverstone was an okay race, but it wasn't very good. If you were Williams, that would be amazing. If you were McLaren, that would be okay. So then, our last, and then after that, we just started with dominating the race. We won Spa, Netherlands, Monza, and now we're on for a win here at Singapore. And I think I want, and then we have Brazil and Saudi Arabia left to go. So Brazil is, I think, a really race I really need to be focused on to win the championship. To be my first championship on F1 2021 in career mode, and it'll be the first proper career mode I've ever recorded, because you know I did a mighty Ducati one, but they decided to like stop the midway recording and do that. I didn't have the time to do it, but this time I had the time to create more episodes here. So I did a tiny break from
Great work.
Monza and
That's
this
a new
because I
fastest
was
lap of the race.
free, to be honest, I was really busy and I had other stuff in the schedule. Rather than like guys, fast lap,
You're pulling out
and
a
to
second
be
lap
honest,
on the
nothing
car
really
behind
much
you.
happened for the rest of the race, so it was an easy win. We're about to win our home Grand Prix. The special relief is not working, and if you don't know, I decided not to do it because it's not working. I forgot I had to use this, so I forgot it down to the mod. But other than that, we won in Verstappen to a race. We won the Dutch Grand Prix, and we're gonna win in Singapore in my home base. We slow down and take the checkered flag, and we win the Singapore Grand Prix on season 1. Let's go.
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
It's never easy to make it across the finish line here in Singapore, but they've done so with some style here today to take a remarkable victory. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
We extend our lead in the Drivers' Championship and in the Constructors, so we could win the Constructors and Drivers next race. Alright guys, thanks for watching the Beach Race F1 video. Hope you enjoyed the Beach Race F1 video. And thanks for watching the Beach
And the
Race F1 video.
championship
If you
leaders
did enjoy,
secured
like
more
the
points today,
subscribe,
pushing their
comment
lead
down
out
as well,
even further
and turn on the
at the top of the
notification bell. And thanks for
standings.
watching the
Let's
Beach Race
focus on
F1
the
video
driver of
career
the
mode
day.
video, and
Anthony
thanks for watching the Beach Race
Davidson, who do you
F1
pick?
video
Well, Crofty, Daniel
on
Ricciardo
this
would
Beach
have to
Race
be my
F1
driver of the
channel.
day. It's
Thanks
less
for
about
watching the
what
Beach
he
Race
did
F1 video. I'll
right,
see you
but
in the
how
next Beach
little
Race
he did
F1
wrong.
video.
Perfect driving.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.